This is my head and neck video part B. We're gonna start out with orientation. So you're gonna ask the patient, what month is it?
February.
What's the date?
25th.
What day of the week is it?
Monday.
What year is it?
2019.
What time is it?
Around 9:30.
And for the time, you're gonna hopefully get around a 1 to 2 hour range of actually what time it is. So if they're like 6 hours off, then it'd be positive. But this, if you got it wrong, then you would get a 0 on each, you go question by question, you get a 0 if you get it wrong, you get a 1 if you get it right. So that adds up to 5, and you use that score in helping to determine if the patient has a concussion or not. So next we go to concentration, and this is when I will say 3 numbers, and then you repeat them back to me. So if I say 1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect, and then she got it right. So you move on to 4 numbers, but if she got it wrong, then you would give her another sequence of 3 numbers. So 4 numbers would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect, she got it right. So you move on to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. And so for this video, we used an easy sequence, but in a real test, you would use random sequence of numbers. And if she couldn't do that, then it would be impaired cognitive function. So now we're gonna do the Romberg test. So you're gonna stand up. Feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna close your eyes. Abduct your arms to 90 degrees. And then you're going to tilt your head back. And then balance on 1 foot. And then bring your finger to your nose. Perfect. And so if you can't really do that at all, can't balance or anything, then that would be a positive test, and that would be cerebellar dysfunction. Now we're gonna do tandem walking, so you're going to turn around, and then for the video we're gonna go a little shorter, but you'd wanna go to approximately 20 feet, but you're gonna walk heel to toe as fast as you can on a straight line. We don't have a straight line. So if you can't do that, you keep losing balance or whatever, that's gonna be a positive test. So now you're gonna walk backwards, heel to toe as fast as you can on the straight line. If you can't stay on the straight line or lose balance, once again, it's a positive test. And that would be cerebellar dysfunction. So now we're gonna do Oppenheim reflex test. So I'm gonna have you sit on the table, legs extended, perfect. And then, so you're gonna use your fingernail, and you're gonna go on the anterior medial shaft of the tibia, and then you're just gonna drag it, and you're gonna see the great toe flats. And it would be positive if the great toe extended or the other toes splay. And if it was a positive test, it would be an upper motor neuron lesion. And so now we're gonna go to cranial nerves, so slide back. So number 1 is gonna be olfactory. It's gonna be, you're gonna smell, so it'd be sensory. So you'd put hand sanitizer in the palm of your hand, and you would tell them to smell.
It smells like Germ-X.
And so that would be fine. Number 2 is optic, and it would be sensory because you're gonna stand back here, and you're gonna put up a number of fingers. You're gonna ask them, how many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Perfect. Number 3 is oculomotor. It would be motor, and it'd be pupil size. So you're gonna take a flashlight, and then for the purpose of the video, I don't have enough hands, so you'd put your hand where she is putting her hand. So you can still compare, but you can only, the light only affects one eye. So you're gonna bring it in front and see the pupil size get smaller and then bigger, and then see the other side didn't do anything. So the number 4 would be trochlear. It's also motor. You're gonna do eye tracking, which is gonna be diagonal. So follow my finger with just your eyes. Diagonal. And then upper eye tracking. Number 5 is trigeminal, which would be both motor and sensory. So for motor, you're gonna chew. Perfect. And then sensory is sensation of touching the face, if you can feel all around the face. And then number 6 is gonna be abducens. And that's gonna be motor, and it's just gonna be lateral eye tracking. So follow my finger with just your eyes and lateral eye tracking.